So we fought Aghanim, we did the first Temple of the Dark World, and actually, we did a lot of stuff. I got, like, magic upgrade, I got all 3 of the goddamn... I don't remember, I didn't remember that you could do a lot of this stuff really quickly. Like, you don't need a lot of equipment to do some of the stuff you can do. Which was surprising to me, to be honest, but... You can. With all alacrity. How many rupees? Wait. Okay, I might be stupid. Can anyone tell me how many rupees I have? Is that 330 or it's 830, right? That's 830 rupees. Because I was gonna say I genuinely can't tell. You forgot to get the red shield in the light world. I don't even remember that there was a red shield. I mean, I figured there was a shield upgrade, but I don't remember when or where it is. Again, I don't care if people tell me where stuff is. But I might not remember everything, because I don't have, like, an encyclopedic knowledge of this game. I just remember playing it when I was younger. Yeah, fuck you. But you really can't get a lot of stuff very quickly. Someone was posting about how they were playing this game for the first time, and they didn't like it, and they felt it was confusing. And I watched that person play through Ocarina of Time. I kind of feel like in my head, Ocarina of Time is more confusing. It can be. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And this is someone who likes and knows both of those games very well, so trying to compare the two. And maybe that's just, this is more tolerable or less tolerable than the other one, I don't know. Speaking of which, where is this? Wait, I can do that? I don't know why I didn't remember I could do that, but I did that. What I'm trying to do here is spending all my money so I can, like, upgrade all my stuff. With alacrity. Good word, by the way, alacrity. Okay. You really get a lot of, like, upgrades for Quiver and Bomb in this. It feels good to have just, like, a plethora. Give me more bombs, thank you, lady. Give me more bombs. Thank you, lady. Give me more bombs. Thank you, lady. Give me more bombs. Maybe more arrows, too. Maybe just a few. Maybe just a little bit. But apparently not. I got big trouble that's not quite good enough for me. Alright, lady, arrows. 50 arrows? Oh my god! Oh my god! I guess, I guess I neglected to realize I could even throw my shield in. Or maybe I could, I forgot. I guess I didn't realize. It probably shows up in the menu and I didn't notice. I keep almost throwing like 25 in there and regretting it. I don't know. This might, I mean, I do, it's weird how this... I think, because you always know the melody of the song, but I think when I first noticed the counter melody and really acknowledged how good the counter melody and the melody is, the back and forth between them, the dichotomy, is when I really started to love this song a lot. I adore this song. It's awesome. It's a little tedious, but listen, you want to be strong. You want to be a big, strong man with big, strong plans, and you got to do that by throwing your money away. That's what this game is teaching the youth, and I don't like it. And I'm here to go against the grain. I'm here to sue every video game company out there for teaching my child that it's okay to just throw money away. You remember that father from Mary Poppins who wasn't so good? Yeah, okay, he might have said, "Okay, kids, don't give your money to fucking homeless people, put it in the bank." I am not like that father. I know I am telling them to do what that guy did, and he was a bad father. But I am a good father, because I am looking out for my children, and they should not throw their money away. Also, that he becomes a good dad in the end. He has a lovely, like, character arc. The whole story of Mary Poppins is not about the children at all, by the way. It's not about Mary Poppins getting kids into shape. It's about Mary Poppins coming to town. And I mean, helping the children be happy and whatever, but also creating the circumstances to allow their father to reform and become a good dad and be there for them and be there with them. And I think it's quite sweet. You know, as someone who's not a father, but it's aging and fatherhood and you know, being a parent and watching your kids grow up. It's a sweet message. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. 60 arrows! If you get the expansion class, you're playing either Metroid Fusion or Ocarina of Time first. I mean, I have my preference. But also, I don't even tend to play all of my favorite games. I tend to just play the games that are quick to pick up. Because I'm not always dedicating, like, or investing a time to play through a full game. Especially when I have, like, 10 other games to play. Because I am a man with too many games. A little bit too many games. Unfortunately. But, like, I gotta finish, like, all of the 100-hour RPGs on my plate. And that's gonna take a while. Just a little while. Maybe just a little while. But, I mean, doesn't mean I don't. It doesn't mean I haven't. I've also played, and I've streamed Metroid Fusion and played it on NSO, and I've also played Ocarina of Time. And they're both great. Metroid Fusion's a good game, so it's worth it. Ooh, I got 70 arrows. Oh yeah, yeah. Is that max, or is it like 80 or something, or is it 90? It might be max, and then I think bombs is 50. I'm getting close to max for this. I feel like as a kid, it took me forever to get this amount. Like I remember being like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get all this. If I even endeavored to get all of them, it's hard to say. And while we're talking about the Switch, I guess I can mention this. It is quite neat, and it is quite effective, and it's useful for certain games, including some games I haven't yet played. Oh, what? Oh, shit, okay. So, yeah, that's max. Max is 70 rupees. I thought they would just not give me the option anymore, but I guess that's fair. Yeah, let me throw some. Nintendo did an update to the system, and they do, every time they've been doing a Switch update, or Switch 2 update rather, they add in a lot of stuff. Like, they've been adding in, like, big features and all that. Relatively speaking. Hell yeah! To this time, they added in a new option in the system in which you can toggle it on or off, and what it does... Also, this is not where I wanted to go, but I went there anyways. It allows you to play Switch 1 games on your Switch 2 in handheld mode as if it was docked. So if you don't, as you know, if you play a Switch game, there's usually a docked and handheld version of each game where it's like one is at a higher resolution, runs better, runs better, runs quicker and slicker and picker thicker. And now, you know, some games were really bad. Like Xenoblade 2 was an early Switch game, and it ran like 360p on handheld. And upraising that to a Switch 2 looks fucking awful. So now, basically you can play Xenoblade 2 as if it was docked on my handheld, and that makes it look a lot nicer. And that's so nice. That's wonderful. Now, when I play the game, I can actually play it in a way that feels like not shit. Did you hear about the Undertale thing? Oh, you're talking about the concerts? Because I did. I believe they go on sale tomorrow or something to that effect, which means I have to keep an eye out. I haven't looked into it yet. I was gonna look it up after the stream, because I know I want to be prepared, because it's coming to my town, and I can actually acquire tickets if they don't sell out. I hope they won't. I mean, I hope it's not that contentious. How do I get the fucking... Where am I trying to go? I hope so. I would be quite upset if I can't go see it. Is there nothing close enough to you? That would suck. I don't know how close is close. You don't know. like going to Chicago Fair. Who would? Again, and there's only one, like, in my state. So it's not like I have one shot, one option. But you know, that's one's all enough, right? You don't have much untrusted we drive instead. It's a question of if it's worth. I mean, I don't like driving into the city where I live either, and I don't know anyone who would want to go with me. So I'm not planning on having anyone go with me. I'm just gonna go. Loner as I am. But I'm definitely getting tickets. Because I think the experience will be fun, and who knows, maybe I'll meet and have some fun with people at the concert. You never know. And I like concerts. I play music. I enjoy music. I like the music enough that I think it would be awesome. Come pick me up. I'm not gonna fly out to yeah, I'll be there. Okay, no worries. Is this a dungeon? Level 2. I kind of wish it would be like in Zelda 1 where it's like Dungeon 1, Dungeon 2, or like if they have like Moving Snake River Dungeon. Deltarune chapter is almost done. Did you see the latest Deltarune update? What, was there an email? Because if there was, then no, I did not. If there was some kind of update that I missed, I didn't. Link, it is I, Sahasrara. Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, it will affect the shape of its twin in the other world. Check Toby's blue sky. I will, but not right now. Unless it's really important, and then someone can just give me a link or something, and then I can pull it up. But I don't know. I don't know. Is it actually anything, or like if it's not like a newsletter, that feels like it's probably somewhat minor. But who am I to say? He actually shadow dropped chapter 5. Fuck. I ruined it immediately. You can just tell me what it is if it's that big of a deal. I'm assuming it's not. It's cancelled. It's probably it's done. Last I heard, he was doing translation and localization for it. Nothing more than that, and I don't know if there's anything been more than that so far. God damn fucking bombs! But that was a little while ago, so I don't know if anything's changed since then. We flooded the dump. I guess yeah. I guess in order to do this dungeon, you need to get the flippers, which I do have. Oh my god! I forgot you drained the swamp. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's crazy. But is it anything more than that? Than the fact that it was just like, you know, finished development and was localizing or being localized, or is there anything more? Oh yeah, I mean it's another update. That's kind of what I figured. We knew that all of the main development had already been moved along. That it was sent over to Japan, so it was already like basically finished in the United States. They have the Japanese team working on it to do development. That was 8.4 limited. Hey, huge for some is not huge for others. I wouldn't say that's huge news for me, but it's good to see that it's progressing. It's progressing as smoothly as it's been. If it was like it's cancelled, or I don't know, or we've had a setback, but that's kind of like on par what's been oh my god, what's been discussed so far, which is good. So it's still planning. Yeah, I am too. I mean, we'll see when he opts to release it, but I'm glad to see that it's going smoothly. Why are these fucking freaks from Wet Dry World in this dungeon? You gotta ask the real questions, you know. Also, it occurs to me that having 50 bombs is very, very useful in this. Put him in set for any time in 2026. Chapter 4 and 3 was last year, wasn't it? It was like 6 months ago. 8 months ago at this point, actually. God, wasn't it? It was when the Switch launched. Switch launched in what, June, July? But I just call it the Switch. I don't even call it the Switch 2. I just call it the Switch. So I guess a year out wouldn't be like that. It's not that's not a crazy thing to say. By the way, I remember this dungeon being, like, difficult. Not puzzle-wise, but literally just, like, annoying because the enemies in the water, like... I know people talk about, like, the Dark World. I'm not careful. So I would often just, like, lose tons of stupid hearts against stupid enemies. I mean, it's like in a lot of Zelda games, where I feel like I'm more likely to die to a fucking Keese than I ever am to a boss. In most cases. Not surprised to know that all three... I mean, even with that, I think they've just got such a solid pipeline at this point that he's got a flow going. He's going from chapter to chapter to chapter. I know he mentioned that as soon as they finished chapter 3, they moved on to chapter 4. As soon as they finished chapter 4, they moved on to chapter 5. They're already moving on to chapter 6. Like, they've got people working at all times on the next thing. So it's almost not even like a chapter as much as it's a continuous pipeline of game. Which is why I think I mean, we might see one a year. I wouldn't mind it if it was quicker than that, because, you know, every year that passes is a year older I grow. My age decays. And for my poor friend I know at work, who has refused to play the games because he wants to play it when it's all out, I'm like, dude, it's been like a decade. You're really gonna wait? You're gonna keep waiting? But I guess at this point he's already got such investment in that wait that he can't stop now. He can't give up. Yeah, there's plenty of work to do still, and obviously testing can be... You want to do good testing. Testing could lead to a lot of development if it's not done well. I kind of disagree, but it depends. The idea if it's one batch, if it's one chapter at a time, or one big batch at the end, I don't know. It depends on how the story goes and what he's done with it. That's something I can't speak on in the slightest, because I have no idea how he's planning these chapters to... You know, the starting and stopping points. But I think it'll be quicker. I think that the pace of one a year, I think, is fine. Especially since he's also mentioned that the longest chapters are out of the way, realistically speaking. Whatever that means, I don't know. And I might not agree with that as much if he's a lot of extra stuff that he's not including in strict length. Why did I go this way? Oh, okay, that's why. Most people I'm following to play Delta, so I don't know who the heck I'm gonna watch. Just do whoever you want. I mean, all my VODs will be on YouTube at some point, so once it comes out, just watch the VODs. It won't be live, but... Hell, man, I don't know. Maybe I don't want people to watch me live, because they're all gonna try to spoil me on Chapter 5 as soon as it comes out. Which I won't abide by. If anyone comes into my chat, even with the smallest spoiler, they're done. I refuse. But if I'm streaming, like, day 1, I might take a day. Give people time to play it, but... I've got more faith in this team, because as I've heard, a lot of the extra time delay from what I had read came from him developing a team and getting things ready. So for me, it kind of feels like, yeah, what they've got, now that he's got everything established, and he's got a pipeline and a workflow, it should be kind of hunky-dory. That was my understanding, but I don't know. I'm not pressed if people don't watch, because I want to watch. Hell, no one watched my VODs of playing Chapter 4. I played it when it came out on Switch, you know, on Switch 2. Well, not on Switch 2. I played it on PC the day it came out. I think very little people watched, and fair enough. Most people are probably too new to the game, or still playing it themselves, or whatever, but, I think it's nice for me to have, because I can look back and see my genuine reactions to certain things. I can see myself beat the Roaring Knight for the first time. Evidently, I'm not such a big fucking gamer that I would take a day off for a game. You know what, I can. I have plenty of time. If I knew it was coming out a specific day, I might take a day off, because I need to take more days off. I've got enough time to spend that I should be taking more days off than I have. Even with the amount of time I know I will need this year for other things. It's fair, I don't mind. I mean, that's why I have them. Half of what I watch on YouTube is VODs of people playing games that I like. So I think that's kind of how, which is bad. I should. It's arguable that I could watch more, like, you know, quote unquote created content. But sometimes I just want something to listen to and watch. See someone enjoy a game I like while I'm working or doing whatever. So it's, for me, that's all I need. Didn't I go this way already? Sorry, these places are looking so and so similar at this point that it's very hard for me to navigate. Yeah, that's what I expected. Not a big VOD watcher. I mean, there's that instant communication. It depends on if you find something entertaining enough. A big part of why I think I watch people these days... I mean, there's general entertainment. If something is interesting enough, like it's watching some freak game or something new or interesting or whatever. But the other reason I tend to watch people is because they're playing a game I like. And especially if I like the person, and maybe like seeing them play games, I like seeing them play games I like. And if I want to watch someone play a game I like and they've already played it, like if I played a game on stream, there's not a great chance I'm going to play it again. That's somewhat unusual. It's not impossible. But I'm like, if I have it recorded, if I have it on a video somewhere, then people can still watch it, so I don't care about streaming it again unless I just really want to for my own sake. And that's plenty of cases for streamers I like, where it's like, okay, I'm never going to see them play this game again. I want to see their reaction. And if it's someone with like a big chat, it's not like my chat matters that much. For me, it's live. I mean, if you look like use a chat replay or something, for all intents and purposes, it is live. I would not know any better, because I wouldn't be chatting anyways. It depends on the kind of interaction you're trying to have. If you're just there to watch for entertainment purposes, if you're trying to engage with it as a chatter, that's a different experience. And I don't always want that when I'm just like playing a game on my own and trying to like relax. And see someone fumble through Ocarina of Time for the fucking first time and spend 6 hours stumbling around. 1 rupee? 1 fucking rupee? Sorry, it was actually 20 rupees. Not 1. I lied. Was that all? That can't be all that was over there. What was the point of this entire section? Right? Surely there was more. Oh, did that open up this? No, that couldn't have. God damn it, Link, you can't dive! Wait, I hit the switch that turned that blue. Didn't that do something? I can go back, right? Because there was another switch in the past. Not in the past, in my literal past. As I mean, like, when I was in another room in the past. I don't know why I phrased it like that. It's very strange. No, but anyways, talking about the Switch 2 boost mode, great. Awesome. Handy. Wonderful for games that I want to play. And it came in contrast with the other thing everyone's shitting on right now, and for very obvious and good reasons. The fucking NVIDIA DLSS, like 5, is fucking awful. And everyone's calling shit on it for very obvious reasons. Like, NVIDIA's DLSS is not something I hate on a fundamental level for what it is. In other aspects, it's a thing that allows people to run more complicated games on you know, what is inferior hardware. It does miracle work for a lot of systems and a lot of games. This newest one that they've done seems to just be nothing more than a way of basically like AI generating like environments and faces to go on top of your video games. It's like, here's Resident Evil 9. We used DLSS, you know, 5 on it, and now look, Grace, one of the characters, has a fucking different face and looks different and is like a different character. So what the fuck? I didn't want that. Why the fuck would I want that? I'm gonna die. Why am I going back to the fucking start? There's nothing in the back of the start, is there? Undertale or Deltarune? I mean, Deltarune has incredibly strong recency bias. I could say I love Undertale because I love it and it means a lot to me. But it's a game I've only ever played once, many, many years ago, and despite the memories, I haven't played it since, and I can't really touch it again. It holds a place in my heart, and there wouldn't be a Deltarune without it. But I think about Deltarune way more. And I don't know, part of me almost says I like the music more, but that's all, again, a lot of it's recency bias. A lot of it's novelty and newness. it's hard to make that articulate assessment. I mean, there's other aspects of, I think, Deltarune functionally being a better game in some respects. Like, in a literal sense of, I think the gameplay is better. I think it is far better. It is as funny, it is as quality. Visually, it's nicer. Like, in as many aspects as you could possibly name, it is... It's executing on being a game in a better way than Undertale is. Where I've actually looked at somebody and looked back, and especially in comparison to what Deltarune currently is, Undertale is, like, a little rough. Of course, that wasn't the point. You play it not for those reasons. But Deltarune is capitalizing on all the things we like, while also just looking and being and feeling better. So that, you know, that kind of takes a lot. Fuck you, man! And that means shit to me, man. I remember these fucking water enemies being fucking annoying. Better question is, what the fuck do I do here? Because I don't know. This isn't a case where I gotta go back to the light world, is it? Because that wouldn't make any sense, right? I don't think I would do that until I got the until I have the Temple of the Item, which I don't have yet. But yeah, the NVIDIA DLSS 5 is fucking awful and terrible and looks garbo, and I hate it. As does everybody. Everyone's clowning on it. They're basically calling it like a yassification filter, which it is. It's like, wow, look, we yassified this character by putting them through DLSS 5. It's like, what did we do? Why? And half the people are like, oh no, this is the future. Get with it or get out of times. It's like, what are you talking about, man? Get with what future? We used to the future of eating shit. I don't want that future. I don't like eating shit. Yo, man, if you're not eating shit, you're not with the time. Wait a second, I had a thought. And it's like, listen, I don't want to be with the times. If the times is that, okay? That's all I gotta say. In Digital Foundry eating shit. They were probably sponsored, and I tend to like Digital Foundry, but in this case, they're completely in the wrong. It's like, come on, really gonna show off this shit? What? Okay. This doesn't lead anywhere, though. I was talking about remembering stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know where to go right now. I would expect it to be obvious if I needed a bomb, but I'm still gonna try it at certain places. They're typically alright. They typically do things of like, here's the frame rate of games, here's the comparison, typically in an unbiased fashion, but in this case it's like, yeah. Oh, wait, no, that wrong thing. Bird, come save me. And maybe they truly do believe in it. Some people probably do. But I didn't think they were like that. That's what it's a surprising thing about it. I don't know if it's... I didn't watch I can't even talk much about it because I didn't watch the Digital Foundry video. I didn't want to. I didn't need to. I was like, I don't want to watch this. So I don't know how deep their enjoyment of it goes. And I haven't seen it in, like, motion. I haven't seen anything more than screenshots, so I don't know how it actually, like, works in motion. It might be impressive tech that I don't really want because I think it's going to be stupid and ugly and looks like shit. And a waste of everybody's time. But I still see how someone could be like, oh, it's neat that in real time it could just fucking change what the video game looks like. Birds help in any situation, everybody knows that. Wait, sorry. I wanted to go back for a reason. I didn't just go back for, like, no reason. I don't know why I immediately, like... But yeah, it's stupid and ugly and, like, outright disrespectful to the game creators. Okay, first of all, let me get out of here. Really? Right in front of that man? There's a... Not that I do need it. It's not why I left, but there's a fairy fountain over here, isn't there? Or a great fairy fountain, rather. Oh, well, there's a fucking fairy right there. I kind of wish I caught you. But yeah, I hate that it's being pushed, and every single person is like, oh, get with the times. This is what everything is now. No, it's not. No, it's not. It doesn't have to be this. If I don't want it and I don't choose to use it, this is not... Anyone saying this is inevitable is like, what do you mean? Why? It's only inevitable because you're saying it is, because you want it to be inevitable. But it's not inevitable. It's just stupid. It's a way of shutting down people's complaints by saying, oh, it's going to happen anyways. Like, well, no, if nobody wants it, it won't happen. Wait, is the water back? Is it because I left the screen? There's nothing. I think I did this as a kid too, where I was like, maybe if I go back here, something will be different. Because they give you this one puzzle, and you almost think it's going to be more involved about going back and forth between the two dungeons, but it's not. Which is the surprising part. That's it, huh? Okay. It's not like another one, right? Ah, give me you, give me you, give me you. You caught a fairy. Is it better to have a fairy spelled F-A-I-R-Y or F-A-E? How did they spell fairy in this one? I don't remember now. I just saw it and I was like, that's different. And then I didn't pay attention. I don't remember. But there's multiple variants of fairy in terms of spelling, and I think one's more linked to the Fae, F-A-E, styling. I always like the distinctness of it. The one that I'm familiar with is F-A-I-R-Y, which is, in my mind, the classic, but for some, that's just like, people prefer the other one. Oh, no. Wow, get rid of my fucking power-up, why don't you? Okay, I'm clearly missing something in this dungeon. I gotta look around. I'm missing a key or something of the like. I can't go in here, right? So what about freezing? No, I was gonna say, it's water. What if I freeze the water? I'm trying to be smart here. By getting hit tons of times. Don't you fucking do that to me. I will cut you, you little flea. You flee, you flee, you flee, you flee. Yuffie! That child? Die. On the off chance that killing all of these motherfuckers does something for me. Yuffie. The character, the video game character named Yuffie, not Yuffie, but Yuffie. Listen, if you don't know Yuffie, you're too fucking young to talk to me. That's not true. I didn't always know Yuffie. Although I guess at that point I was young when I didn't know Yuffie, and now that I'm not young, I do know Yuffie. So fair enough, actually. Maybe I was spot on. The most important character in all of video game history. No, but to look back around, yes, I still need to buy tickets for the Undertale concert. I think it starts tomorrow for pre-release, so I gotta keep an eye on that. And maybe I'll finally get a chance to see a fucking video game concert without getting sick or getting cancelled or not having it appear in my fucking city. I guess it's fitting that the first one would be an Undertale one, but I always figured it would be Zelda. And I've never ever had a chance. Okay, I'm gonna go through every goddamn room in this goddamn dungeon. By the way, there's a lot of very lovely art for Link to the Past. Done in, like, people used to have artists hired for specific magazines and guides, and strategy guides with their own art style, going through entire scenes in this game, and someone's conserved and saved all of them. It's a good site. And they're awesome. People's depictions of Link in this area, it's like, oh, this is so fucking cool. I've been using them for my thumbnail art because they're neat. And it's all from like, this is a German guidebook for Link to the Past from back in the day. Here's all this really cool art from each one of these scenes, and it's like, holy shit, this is awesome. And it's all different depending on what it is. And I do love seeing that, because there is just a level of, like, neatness. Oh, you know what they say, neatness counts. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. Like, there was this, but was there not something back there that I needed to do too? Oh, don't get the fuck out of there, fire. Sentient fire. Living sentient fire. Now, let's go up. I swear to God, if I go back, not in this room, but the room before this room. Am I crazy? This room? Maybe I am crazy. No, it was just this. Which I cannot shut off. Watermelon's good. It's very much a fucking spring food. Or summer. It's more summer. It's kind of surprising you even have it available. But I guess... I mean, these days in the modern era we live in, you can kind of get fruit of any time of the season. Every day of the goddamn year. Which is so incredible. I was thinking about this the other day. I might have talked about it a little bit. If we couldn't, like, go to fucking the grocery store... Do you know how just dead most people would be? Immediately? I know it's fucked up to think about, but, like... We're not self-sufficient creatures. We dramatically are not. I know I did not get the big key, otherwise I would have gotten the item. That's what I'm looking for. Let me struggle along. Struggle in pain is worth the gain. But if all the grocery stores got fucked off, how many people would die within like 2 weeks? Because we don't have food. I don't grow my own food because I don't need to. And I certainly don't have crops ready. I don't have enough, like, a store of food in my goddamn, like, cupboard to handle the amount of food I'm going to need to goddamn live. Because nobody does. I mean, why would you? We, as of right now, do not need that amount of food. Because if you look back historically, the amount of food people needed to, like... They needed a lot. It was the biggest thing... like 100, 200 years ago was living through the fucking winter, which meant having an incredibly big cellar full of dried goods for you to take care of. And we don't have that for very obvious reasons. Okay, it's something in this room. Something in this room. God, if any dungeon would behoove having the fucking cape, it would be this one. Can you fucking not? Because, like, these two things I can fall down don't take me anywhere of any use. One gave me a chest, one gave me, like, 20 rupees. Wait a second, did I recall something? No. Like, there's nothing over here. This wall is not boomable, is it? Let me check. I thought I tried it already, but... No. God, fuckers, I hate these guys. Hate these guys. But if I fall down to the right, it takes me over... Oh, that's what I was missing. Okay, I got it. I was like, I swear to God, I remember seeing another spot where I could use, a thing. Got it. Okay, and that settles it, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember where it was. Is there any purpose of hitting this switch ever? Aside from that one thing? Okay, yeah, I guess not. And they loop around. Loop up and get down. So I was right, I just couldn't remember where the fuck it was. and misremembered what was over there. Yo, game, don't beep at me, game. What are you doing? I'll beep at you till your fucking nose is red. Everyone forgets things, though. Even I do. I might pretend I'm some magnanimous genius, esteemed beyond my peers, but even I make mistakes sometimes. Even I get bored sometimes. Watch me die in this fucking hell room. Like I said, watch me die in this hell room. Would I be a child? Would you slap a child? It depends on the context, but probably. I mean, if it, like, let's say. I mean, I don't want to, like, hurt someone without cause. But is it, like, how is that handled? Will I still get arrested for, like, hitting a child? Will I get, you know... If it's go outside and slap the first child you see... I suppose? Do I have to get caught? Can I just, like, do it surreptitiously? I don't know. I mean, for $90 billion, I could give the kid and his family who got slapped $1 billion, easy. And I think they would feel more than mollified by that fact. So sure, I mean, I think any parent would be like, yes, slap my kid, give me $1 billion. I can pay for my kid's college, all of his medical fees, all of my medical fees. We can buy a house, we don't have to work anymore. Yes, easily. I mean, that is such an excessive amount of money that, sure. But no matter what, no matter how much I'm making, whatever family that I fucking slap their kid is going to get a cut. I mean, if that's a question of what level of violence is someone willing to do for any amount of money, there are plenty of things I wouldn't do for money. But it's almost like max good versus max bad. It's like, okay, what good could I do with $90 billion? A lot. What bad could I, you know, what bad would I have to inflict? And if it's slapping a kid, okay. If it's like murdering somebody, I don't think like that's like I don't think I could do it with anybody. I don't care how much money it is, or how justified it might be. Even if it's like a criminal, even if it's like, yo, this guy murdered like 20 people, I still don't think I could do it. I don't know. Maybe that's fucked up to say, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it. If it's like a life or death situation, surely, yes, I could try to make myself live. But it's not like, if it's premeditated, I don't want any part of that. Doesn't matter the cost, you know? I'm not fucking, you know, what is fucking Gandalf's, sorry, I was gonna say I'm not Jesus, I couldn't, but I'm not gonna rely on Jesus. I'm gonna rely on Gandalf. It's like, do you have the power to tell who lives and who dies? Don't make moral judgments, Frodo, you little shit. You know, who are you to say that Gollum deserves death and some people deserve life? Don't be too hasty past send out judgment. Obviously, you're gonna if you're gonna fight to survive. If you know someone's trying to kill you, that's just like human instinct. But otherwise, making an arbitrary decision over somebody that technically doesn't need to die, it's like that's different. That's a cruel. You wanna know a tip for fighting the electric squid things? I suppose. Thanks. And thanks for asking. I genuinely will always appreciate a tip more if it's given by asking me first. Even if I'm fine with spoilers in that case, I still always appreciate it being asked. And I always will. I mean, honestly, they're never that bad. It's just like, they're annoying. And those are the worst kind of enemies in Zelda games. It's not even the ones that are like devilishly evil. Devilishly devilish Seymour. Delightfully devilish Seymour. They're just like fucking persnickety assholes. Well, I mean, okay, I've already been using hookshot on them. And I know that. Same thing as like throwing a brick at them or whatever. I'm sure shooting arrows at them is probably just as effective. God, why does this have to reset every time? Come on, game. But, come on. But it's still good advice. I like to think most people would consider that, but I guess not everybody does. I mean, at some point you kind of just get this idea of what works and what doesn't. Like usually, it's like general logic of how video games function, in this context or in others. It is a thing you have to learn. It's not just an ingrained thing, which tells you that it's not always instinctive to be like, oh, no, this is how puzzles work. Like, if I were to tell someone to play a game, I would just say, try everything with everyone. Oh, this leads back to... I know where this leads. Wow, what an interesting extra room. I guess it's a shortcut? I don't know. Are we coming to the end of this dungeon? Or is there... why do I remember this room? This room! There's a puzzle in here, isn't there? Because I remember this room distinctly. Might have just been pushed the right block, but it's funny. You're in spin? What the spin? Spin! Spin! Oh, okay. Oh. It's funny that the hookshot in this game is just like a little, like... It's like a little... It looks very small and skinny. I guess it always is, but it's like a little, like... I guess it's like a stick. I mean, it's a hookshot, right? It's the first instance of it in a game ever. It's good. It's a good item. It's a great item. It's a good name. It's one of those items that just feels fun, which is why I like it more than anything. Oh, come on. There we go. Like, it's just kind of like just fun to use, you know? And that makes it appealing. What is all the pink hair? I don't know. Why don't you not have pink hair? Okay, well, you gotta fucking judge people now. Is that what we do here? Is that the fuck what happens on my channel? No, who gives a shit? Yo, Link has pink hair. I could have blue hair. Why did Markiplier have red hair, and Jacksepticeye have green? All right. Are we ready? This fucker. Which in hindsight is actually very much like the Jabu Jabu's belly boss, where you have to like suck the jellyfish off of the guy. This one's a bit creepier because it's like an eyeball, but it's like... Was Baronade? Obviously in that game you use boomerangs to cut like tendrils. And it was a lot more meaty and weird. And like gushed like disgusting like goop when you killed it, which is very weird. I mean, nowadays dye is so cheap for hair, you don't really need Kool-Aid, but some people like the colors it does. And I guess it leaves your hair smelling fruity. And no one can deny that, you know. Yeah, they did make Rock New Time in 2D. They tried to make your mom in 2D, but she couldn't fit. Sorry, I've devolved in telling Yo Mama jokes, dude. That's not, I don't, like, that's the level of comedy that I can suffer here. I don't know, it was pretty good though, right? That was a good joke. I think I like that one. Oh. Wait. What about, can I use, like, one of these? Does it work? No. What about either? One of these gotta work, right? Come on. No, I guess not. I guess that would be too bullshit. No. I don't have any fucking health, do I? I'm gonna die here. Fuck. Fuck do I do this? Oh, I see, okay. Just fucking hit them. Hit me! Just come over here. Fuck you, game. I fucking don't like you. You're stupid and you stink. Goddamn. God, I have to go all the way back? Jesus. Shit, that sucks. Especially when I don't have full health and these enemies fucking suck. It's the first time I've lost to a boss. Well, there's news about everything. Man, you really look at like Link's Awakening and you think, man, when they have you like mid-boss warp spots, that's so nice. Those dungeon designs were pretty good in Link's Awakening, you know? You never think about it. I really ought to get like, I don't know, a fairy or two. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the goddamn boss. I'm gonna be lazy and slow and try to rush it. And I'm gonna fucking die. And as far as I can tell, there's no, like, fairy pot rooms in this one. For my, you know, loveliness. Actually, I don't even need to do this, do I? There's a shortcut in there. I should probably be killing these things and seeing if I can't, like, squirm out a little bit of health. Speaking of which, this is one of the best Zelda games. Plenty of people don't like it. And I'm still enjoying it. I do think a part of it is because I know so much about this game, despite not having played it for such a long time. But I don't think it's going to be, like... I don't know where it stands in my favorites, but I don't think it will be, like, that as high as I would have expected. Either call it a revisit. I know some people who bounced off of it a little bit. And who are still trying to learn to enjoy it, but... It surprises me. I think most people will like it, even if not everybody, like, it's not gonna be everyone's favorite, although I think a lot of people do say it's their favorites. That's kind of a common thing. Which, again, I don't know. It's exactly as I remember, but I do think, because I know it, I had such a sense of, like, exploration and adventure as a kid with this game that just isn't there as much, because I know so much. The more I'm playing it, there is more that I've forgotten, which is nice. But, again, playing a game like this when your first time makes a much bigger difference. Oh, fuck you. When I haven't established the rules of video games and the logic and all these puzzles and all the things behind it, not knowing what to do or where to go, I've done all that. So all the mental load of being how to figure out how to do these things is kind of gone. Which is very different. It's a very different position to stand on. You know, like, oh, fuck you guys. It's not bad. And there's still things that I don't remember and things I have to explore and figure out. So it's not like I'm, like, doing nothing. I still have to, like, learn how to do it again. Can you guys... how can I not stab you from this direction? It's kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. But... this time I know what I'm doing, so this should hopefully be a little quicker. I do like this boss. I think it's neat, despite its strangeness. Okay, good. Ugh. Yeah. No. Leave. Leave me alone. Like, by all accounts, this is, like, easier than the previous one. So it is a little sad that I lost to it. No, but I think, like, let's say if I play Link Between Worlds, I'm gonna realize that I love Link Between Worlds more than this game. In terms of just having fun playing it. Which I don't think is a sad thing to realize, because it's a good game, but, like, it's gonna be like, oh man, really? It is lovely. I mean, it's a game I played, I beat all the way through, and I was planning on replaying because I wanted to play it in hard mode, so I could get the single, like, smallest Easter egg possible with Majora's Mask that I didn't do because my save file got rotted or whatever, and I couldn't do it. was kind of sad, to be honest, but... God damn it. Save file got fucking ass blasted, it's whatever. Which Zelda's best Gibdo design? I like Mummy, so I still like Ocarina. I can appreciate the bug design from Tears of the Kingdom, and I think it's a neat version of Gibdo. I don't think it's as scary, though. They were just like bug creatures. And again, some people probably are more scared of bugs. But also, nothing gotta be honest, nothing in Tears was really scary to me. Although it's not, okay, you're saying best versus scariest. Best, I mean, it doesn't have to be scariest to be the best. And it's certainly, Tears of the Kingdom is kind of very cool. It is very cool in its Gibdo design. I still prefer, like, the Mummy. Again, things just looked grosser and creepier on the Ocarina of Time in Majora's Mask games. But, Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it. Who? As long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location. But at some point that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf the Evil Thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw in Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf. The Thief. I kind of forgot that they named him. Name-dropping Ganondorf. Prince of Thieves. The Thief. No, Ganon. The evil king of darkness. Do you understand? I like the Mummy design. Personally, I love the Mummy design. Which, to be fair, is the design it's been since the fucking beginning. I mean, Gibdos on Zelda 1 were mummies, basically. What's up, Makashmoku? I'm drinking... What's NSO update? What? Sorry, I gotta watch... Sorry, I'm playing this on NSO, so it kind of fits that I'm playing an NSO game that I can talk about NSO. I'm living it up, freestyle, eating shit and making a smile. Okay. YouTube.com. It's gonna be like Mother 3 launching now, and I'm gonna derail my streaming plans to stream Mother 3. Okay, wait, I'm going to Nintendo.com. It's not on Nintendo. It's not on Nintendo's YouTube. Is it? Where is this? Blue Sky? Is there a link? That person in chat was you! Oh, it's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which they already announced. So we already knew that, I guess, right? So that was kind of already known. I hear it's a good game. I think I actually would stream that at some point, just not yet. Because I'm not ready for it, I'm sorry. I'm not ready to play another Pokemon game. I guess we didn't know a date. That's true. I thought they might have said a date, but maybe they didn't. There's no cool video like they always do to make it seem novel. I hear it's a good game though. All right, so what actually is meant to be the next dungeon? 3? Oh, is it fucking evil like Spooky Woods? A Link? Yeah, a Link. And, I mean, surely all NSO games are a link to our past. And our future. You like the GameCube Pokemon games? The best part was stealing people's Pokemons? I've never played them, ever. So I guess that's a mechanic. There's like Shadow Pokemon, that's like double battles and shit. I don't know the full extent. Again, I didn't realize that was like an actual RPG, to be honest, until someone was like, yo, no it is. I was like, what? What do you mean it's an actual RPG? I didn't realize that. Which I know sounds stupid, but somehow that never occurred to me. Okay, where is Waterfall? It's over here? Not that it wasn't like a real... I guess I just thought it was going like... XD, I did know that it was Zone's game, even though I've seen next to nothing about it ever, so I had no idea what it was or how it was like or whatever like that. But the other ones, I kind of just thought were like, I don't know, Coliseums. I thought those were like stadium. Where is this? Is it here? Yes, it is. The time was great. I mean, it's probably still enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's not still good, but... Alright, what can I... Arrow? Yeah, I can't throw my shield in there. I forgot. Think of it like better versions of Sword and Shield. Are they even comparable? Surely they're completely different games. Did I drop that? Yeah, I did. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. Can I rest my head on your pillow? Never mind. And defend against fireballs. Well, that would have been fucking useful. I kind of forget about the bow in this, or the shield in this one. When you can't press a button to hold it, it always feels a little like I don't know, awkward to use. You wanna help me upgrade this? Yeah, it was. Aww. Is it a 3D world? Is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness a full 3D game? Because if so, how come people don't talk about it? Being like, when Pokemon went to 3D, that was a big deal. Surely that started already. What if I give you like flippers or boots or I don't know. I don't know what I could drop in here. I don't want to spend my entire time doing it. That's just like a waste, but I think the only thing I haven't got like this, it isn't 3D. Did no one care? Maybe it just wasn't liked or people forgot about it, I don't know. Because in my mind, that would have been like, that's the first 3D Pokemon. I guess it's not counted as a mainline game, even though it feels like it kind of should be. In my mind, like I would have expected it to be a mainline game. But I guess it's not counted in that way. I don't know why, but I swear to God that you had a shovel in this game. The only shovel I've gotten was once, because of the Ocarina, and he took it back. And I don't have it anymore. Like, was I meant to go around digging stuff up while I had it? I guess I didn't think that it would be taken away from me, but... Because I swear to God, there were, like, places to dig if I want to get to, like, the Chris Houlihan room and stuff like that. Which is why I kind of figured it would just be a regular item. Is it never as popular? I don't know. It's more on rails. I mean, Pokemon's not like an open fucking game in most cases, in my mind, but... like, more linear than even, like... Not that Pokemon's, like, fully linear, but it's got, you know, it's fairly linear in my mind. Maybe that's wrong. But... I do like how there's, like, a dungeon in Kakariko. Oh, it's not even... you can't even see it here. There's a dungeon in Kakariko and in the woods. Available Pokemon are fewer. And that's fair enough. That would make a difference. I already see where to go and what to do. If I can get there. Kind of on story roads without the routes. It's more like towns and hallways. So it is. It literally is just more linear than a Pokemon game. And that caused a big disparity in terms of people's perceptions. Which is fair. I just feel like due to how the gameplay is and stuff like that, I would still feel like it would be considered a mainline game in my mind, but I'm not the one rating it. I know the gameplay is different enough, where double battles constantly. But I'm assuming you're still, like, are you still finding random Pokemon, or is it something that you just get given a specific team? And that's kind of, I mean, for me, the core Pokemon is building a team and developing them. There are almost no random Pokemon. Okay, that makes a much bigger difference. That's the kind of thing where it's like, okay, regardless of how linear and straight this is, if you're still picking up randos, that's Pokemon, and if you're not doing that, I guess that's not Pokemon. Oh, fuck you, you motherfucker. Get out of here. I do remember this dungeon being cool. I mean, at this point, what else is there to do except dungeons? There's probably still things to explore, but I'm trying to think of what I would need the hookshot for as a key to new locations. The big gimmick is of Shadow Pokemon. I would still say it still seems very much... Where am I? Wow, how the fuck? What the fuck? How did I... What? Still seems very much though like... Like, it's same Pokemon gameplay, you still get a team. It's very different in that aspect, but it's still like... It's not like a spin-off, like Pokemon Cafe Remix, or Pokopia, or, I don't know, Pokemon Snap. Like, it seems way more closer to real Pokemon than most Pokemon spin-offs. Or like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which I've never played. You build a team by stealing them. Interesting. And so, so there's a level of catching, it's just not random. It's more about, like, you getting them from battles of people you have. Oh no, for me, I just like, I feel like I never hear enough about it. It's surprising to me that, because it just feels like that was a Pokemon game, but it's like, it's not forgotten, but oddly, no one gives a shit. And I feel like that was the perception of, like, Pokemon going full 3D with a real first Pokemon. God damn, I hate listen, tree. You're not a wise old tree, you're a fucking asshole old tree. But you're all, yeah, you're a Pokemon fan, so I guess that makes, you're gonna hear more stuff than I do. From an outsider. My general perception is that nobody cares about this game and nobody talks about it or hears about it. Or treats it like it's a generation, which I guess it isn't treated that way. Because it's, I suppose, that's not how they classify it. It's got grittiness and edge. I love grittiness, I love edge. Yo, does Pikachu hit the gritty? Because that's all I really care for. Pikachu! Go! Pikachu starts breaking it down. Just like that, Pikachu! Yo, you stole my shield! Fuck you! Okay, so yes, I have to be careful. I thought somebody looked like Ganon. Well, you're a jerk. I guess Ganon thought... I mean, sometimes Ganondorf is pretty fucking handsome, but Ganon is like a big peak monster. My character wears sunglasses and rides a motorcycle. Listen, you know Link rides a motorcycle? You know Cloud also rides a motorcycle? You know what characters I like are Link and Cloud? I'm not saying there's a connection, but I'm saying, you know, there might be a connection. Pikachu! Twerk on him! I don't know why that became... That's becoming like Shaggy. Oh, zoinks! Scoob! Ruh-roh! Raggy! I can't do Scooby, I'm sorry. Some people like that it can get kind of hard, final fights, have some stacked... People like that it's hard. I mean, if it's like an RPG more than like anything else, oh god. So I'm not playing like adequately, but I still would say the game's hard because you just take a lot of damage. So if you're not like paying attention, you're just gonna lose it all. What is in here? Have I been up here? Have I been in this part of the map? Oh, you know what? No, it's not worth spending fucking 150 goddamn rupees on that. I can't stomach that myself. I mean, if I don't want to have to fucking get back here again, but it's not that far away from like me knowing how to do it. Oh, fairy? No, there's fucking bee though. Shaggy's way Mafton, that's true. What, the singer? The one who goes like, it wasn't me. They caught me in the shower. It wasn't me. They even caught it on camera. I didn't know Shaggy was William Afton. It's crazy. He really pivoted after like killing those children. It's separate from boring dungeon layouts, and the game can slow due to the drawn-out animations and double battles. Interesting. See, the YouTube chat was saying it had better animations, and maybe it's both better and slow. So those might not be like indistinct opinions, or like, you know. It's kind of where I figured I'd be. I know, I'm joking. I know that the same actor that plays Shaggy is also William Afton, or classically played Shaggy in the live actions. I know. Big fan. He's a cool dude. He also played a guy in Scream. Better animations and slow. That's fair. I would probably get tired of them. I don't care how fucking cool the animations are. I would probably be like, fucking get on with it. So, yeah, I don't... Like, I do care if they're good, I suppose. I mean... I would care if they were bad. But being slow would be detrimental to my experience if I had to fucking wait for them. I would get annoyed. I would like to upgrade my sword. I might be able to do that now, I don't know. Wait a second. Wait, no, I have to be in the Dark World. Sorry, wait, I forgot. I didn't want to be here. I fucking... Sorry, bird. I was like, I think I recall how to get the guy. But I think he's like... There's some nice little animations for attacks, but I'm not hugely complaining about the new games having too few. Yeah, I know. I'm not someone who's like, I get it, it's difficult and hard to do. And expensive. And I'm not like so fucking pressed about it that I give a shit. But I don't know. It depends. I guess it depends. What's the definition of they're bad animations? I think the biggest thing is, I guess the problem is if you set a standard of animation quality in a certain game, and the future evolves, and it gets worse. Even if it's like it's reasons that they got worse, obviously, because due to time and due to, you know, there's like fucking 3 times as many Pokemon, it still feels like it's downgrading over time. No matter how reasonable it's going to be, people are going to look at games and think, okay, it's a newer game, it should be better. In all regards, for the most part, if not different. And I don't think there's like I don't think you could say that like having better animations is a bad thing. I think most people would say that's a good thing. Whether it's reasonable or not to have them, comparatively, people are going to still say that. There's some cherry picking. Yeah, there probably is. I've got no, like, nothing in this fight. There's nothing in this fight for me, but I can get how people can come to certain conclusions. And I also get it being like, yeah, no, I expect more. How come these aren't better? But that was quick. I did this. This dungeon is cool, by the way, because you get. This is one where you have to go back in and out of the dungeon a lot. I like dungeons where you have to leave the dungeon and then enter in a different part of the dungeon. That's just neat to me. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here now? Oh, okay, that works. Can I, if I use the fucking mirror, does it take me back to the entrance of where I started, or like... I don't know. I just thought of that. Now I don't know. You despise wall masters? Nah, they're fine. The light that burns the sky was the same generation as Twinkle Tackle. Isn't that Sun and Moon? Which I feel like I recall having some crazy animations and also people making fun of stupid ones. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people also don't like inconsistency. So people cherry pick because it's not overall quality. There's good ones, but there's also bad ones. And people are offended that they're not at least consistent. And I can see that too. But again, some people just won't be happy no matter what. So it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're never going to be fucking happy. Who gives a shit? And that's not a nice way to look at it. For me, I see the modern animations as a little hop and a drawn smacks enemy. The old ones, we actually see the mons fully throwing themselves. Well, yeah, I mean, it's probably more personalized to the specific Pokemon they were using in a game like Gale of Darkness versus when you could have, like, you know, any collection of Pokemon all using similar moves. You don't want to have to, like... You don't have to go through the list of 70 moves each Pokemon can possibly learn or whatever. And then decide, okay, this specific Pokemon's got unique animations for all of them. That's a lot of work. I'm sure there's some bad ones in GC titles. There probably are. It's the most scary Lost Woods? Are any scary? It depends on how. Like, there are conceptually scary ones. Like, Ocarina of Time and Lost Woods isn't scary until you talk to the little girl and the guy, like, dies and disappears. And she says, yeah, they all become Stalfos. Everyone, Stalfos. And then she looks at you creepily and smiles, acknowledging that you, too, could become a Stalfos in the woods. And maybe you do. Maybe that's what happens to Link. Despite growing up there in the Lost Woods as a kid, even you might just become a monster. I don't know if that's the scariest one, but it's an unpleasant one. But in scary atmosphere, are any? I don't know of any Lost Woods that are really scary in Zelda games that I like. Oh fuck! Why am I doing this? This isn't helpful. I still can't get in there. TP? I was gonna say TP, but the problem is I don't remember it very well. I was like, what does it actually look like in TP? Which stands for tension points, everybody. Not toilet paper. Don't get that fucking twisted. Could I launch myself across that pit? So where does this lead? Wow. Don't I open this with something? Don't I have to, like, use a thing? Why do I recall, like, using a spell on this? Am I crazy? Which is, by the way, that's just me, like, trying shit for no reason. Or was it, like, I don't know, do I have to, like, use... I don't know, Bokumudoro. Toilet paper is barbaric. What are you gonna use? A fucking bidet? I've never used one, I'm sorry. Just to humor myself and use the magic that I don't use ever, at least right now, that I've used very little of. No. Sometimes life is all about... Oh, fuck! I'm not in the dungeon, so I'm not gonna spawn. Ah, that's annoying. That's fucking annoying. That's a little bit annoying. That's kind of fucking annoying. That's a little bit fucking annoying. That's a little bit shit. Bidets are un-American. Let it crust. Okay, both you guys are freaks. Where does it spawn me, by the way, if I do this? That was wrecked. You're quite right. That's what I figured. Wah, 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 wah. Take me to where I need to go. Thank you, please. Still want to know where that last bottle is. I don't remember. Whoa. The idea of having multiple entrances to the dungeon is cool. It is also fucking confusing. I will give it that fully. But it's still neat. This is kind of how I remember the game going, though. I remember the game just not being easy, because everybody does a lot of damage, and unless you're playing carefully and trying to avoid getting hit as much as possible. Like, every enemy I faced right now, I've just fucking... Ooh. Ooh, apples. Gotten hit with. It's not too hard to get back to where I was, though. And this dungeon's so open-ended anyways that it doesn't matter. But no, I've never used a bidet. I guess it's probably... Everyone swears by it who does it, so I guess it's probably okay. But as I've never done it, I don't know how, like, wanting I am of it, you know? I would not try it, especially if I ever go to Japan. I'm sure they would have them everywhere, and everyone's like, you gotta use them, man. What are you doing? Sit in this nice chair. And then give me the bidet experience. Thank you. And I probably would be like, oh, this is quite nice. Especially since I got, like, scratchy toilet paper often, and it just fucking rubs my asshole clean. And that's not... I don't want that. That's not fun. I don't want to get my asshole rubbed clean, you know? I want it to be, like... I want it to be, like... moisturized. Especially at work. Work is bad. Because they have, like, fucking one-ply sandpaper for toilet paper. It's like, what the fuck, man? This hurts. I genuinely, like, if I have to fucking use the restroom at the office, and I have to sometimes, it is very, very, very unpleasant, as you can imagine. You want to get a back sack and crack wax? I don't need that. But I don't want to, like, be in pain. Like, I don't want to, which has happened, leave the toilets in fucking pain. It's like, oh my god, I actually have to, like, sit gingerly for a bit while my body gets used to the fact that I've got, like, ass pain. Like, that's not fun. Nobody wants, you know, ass pain or roid rage. Roid rage as in hemorrhoid rage, by the way, for clarity. There's a good song called Roid Rage, by the way. It's good. It's classic. You don't get a lot of time for these, or master hands or wall hands or... Imagine the smoothness. I don't need a smooth asshole, dude. I just need it to be, like, an unpainful one, you know? What the fuck? Wow, what a weird thing to do. You got... Dude, you got a freight train going down the back of your crack. You got roid rage. It's a good song. You got a freight train going down the back of your crack. You got roid rage. You had to go and then you bled. Going down the crack of your spine. Now you're bleeding red. Wow, I know more of those lyrics than I thought I did. If I don't let it crust. I mean, I would have assumed you don't let it crust. I don't think anybody lets it crust. And I don't know how caveman did it. Maybe did cavemen let it... What are we talking about? This is disgusting. But did cavemen let it crust? Or did they, like, have proper technique? Did they use leaves? Grass? Well, maybe they went at this local stream and kept themselves nice and tidy. You know, we don't know. I don't know about caveman grooming habits. I think Link did. I mean, back in the day, in, like, Link times, which is generic fantasy times, they had goddamn, chamber pots. Did they have toilet paper? Like, they literally had a pot to piss in and shit in that you kept, like, in your chambers or in a bathroom chamber that smelled like terrible and you chucked out the window. Like, how did they wipe? I won't talk ill of other streamers, especially streamers that people seem to think are nice. So I don't know if Queso lets it crust. I would imagine not. People seem to like that guy. Okay, I've got multiple keys, but this didn't lead me anywhere. I came out here with like a net neutral amount of keys. I had to go and then I bled. Bleeding down the crack of my spine. Give me that. I know they were gamers back in the medieval days. I'm genuinely curious because I like fantasy. I read a lot of fantasy. I read a fantasy novel today. When I say that, by the way, I don't mean I just read a part of it. I read the entire book. All of it today. As I am prone to do. If I start a book in a day, I'll usually finish it within the day unless I don't have time. But I like to read, and I can read quickly. Reading engages me. And it's like, and it was good. And you think about, like, they have castles, and they've got, like, dynamics between people in different cultures and different countries. Which this book handles very well, I might say. But how do they handle bathroom habits? They never go into it. No book I ever read is ever going to go into the bathroom habits, because they don't want to have to deal with that. They don't have to explain it. No book ever says, and he shat. He went away to use the restroom, because they don't need to. You know, no one delves into that juicy detail of the times, because they find it a tad bit unnecessary. It's like Game of Thrones. I've never read Game of Thrones. That's one I haven't read. I know kids in middle school who were like a couple of my dorks. I was a dork too, but I was unaffiliated with the other dorks. And they were big into Game of Thrones. I was like, I don't know. I didn't want to get into it because they were into it. I was being hipster towards the nerds. I'm just very reticent of starting new things sometimes that people suggest me. If someone suggests me a thing, it can be very hard for me to get into it. which is very unfair. But like sometimes it's just like, I don't know, they're into it. Do I want to like start it? It's such a common thing. It's like other people's interest in a thing can turn you off of it, but there's nothing in this room. I got nothing in this room at all. Like, why did I go in here? But I don't know if Game of Thrones has any scat in it at all. Never watched it. I know Game of Thrones is very popular. And people watched it, and people were like, this is the greatest show of ever. And then they finished it, and was like, it kind of sucked at the end, but I still like it. And I don't know, maybe a part of me is like, it's such a big, nowadays, it's such a big fucking piece of media that everybody watched that I didn't. It's like, is it, do I just like feign ignorance still? Or should I eventually go into it and be like, let me watch this piece of media that everybody loves? Because at this point, I'm like, I don't know if I care. Some people would say it's surprising. Some people are like, man, you didn't watch Game of Thrones? Good on you. Because you just fucking, like, clearly don't give a shit about what other people say in the world. They're right, but, you know, don't have to say it that way, jeez. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna go to another entrance if I can. If I can. Now, Ghost, is that a ghost with a little knife? Or is that with a lantern? I do love the idea of, like, the classic ghost with a lantern in Zelda. It's always fun to me, like a classic Poe. They're fun. I like the designs. And how different games handle the way they look in different ways. God damn, I don't need goddamn bees. Fuck you. Can I, like, stun you? Hate this guy. I kind of wish the beeping was in time to the music. I wouldn't mind it as much if it, like, bled into the music a bit, but you could still hear it. But as it is, it's so clashing. Like, this is not the correct beats per minute. What are you doing? Fuck you. Yeah, I've got to be very careful when I'm doing this outside, because if I die... Part of me is like, I should just, like, kill myself in the dungeon and respawn in the dungeon. That way I have more hearts before I leave the dungeon. It would be safer that way. This lead... Oh, where the fuck does this lead? This doesn't even lead anywhere I need to go. Oh! No! 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 I can't believe it. I haven't mentioned this, but I've been starting to listen to it very slowly. Who knows if I'll ever finish all of it, since it's like fucking 400 episodes, but... I'd heard, like, about the Magnus Archive for a very long time. Which I guess is really just a podcast of weekly, spooky, serialized content. Like, under the umbrella of like an organization like SCP, right? Done by people, you know, voiced very well, and there's still like some, you know, kind of story with it too, that's overarching. That kind of is drip feeds between the, like, you know, the serialized random episodes. I don't know what, like, I was like, fuck it, fine. And I've been listening to it, and I quite like it. Which maybe isn't surprising, because it's obviously known to be incredibly good. And I know many people who got, like, way too into it. Not way too into it, but, like, you know, one of those things that people obsessed over. But I do enjoy it. I think it's quite good, actually. Not Umbrella Corporation, Magnus Archives. You got Umbrella, you got SCP, what other fucking stupid-ass organization? Well, again, I say it's linked to SCP because it's another thing of, like, the Magnus Institute is meant to be, like, securing and tracking and keeping track of all of these, like, mysterious things, right? I've never even played a single SCP game on stream, and I like SCP conceptually. I used to read some of the old stories a lot of people have. You go to the SCP Wiki, and it's just a never-ending sprawl of infinite stories. I really gotta get some fucking, berries. SCP Sundays. I'm sure there's a lot. I mean, I know there's the original SCP Containment Breach, and that's kind of the only one I really know about. But, there's SCP games. Oh, yeah. For a lot of people, that's what some people only know SCP from, is from the games. The fact that I know it from anything else is already surprising enough. Okay, where is there a good fairy fountain? Because there's one over here, isn't there? So did I do this? Like I didn't do this after I got the hammer, but I don't remember now. Oh, shit. You only knew SCP from the creatures, which come from the archives. Which, yes, plenty of games came from. The games, I would say, boosted the popularity of it a lot, because many people who didn't know what it was played it. Oh, I already talked to you, didn't I? Have I not been over here? Maybe I've been over here already, because I feel like I've talked to that guy. So this might have been a complete waste. Where does this lead? Who doesn't love indie games and Nintendo? Many people don't like indie games, and many people don't like Nintendo, so there's a lot. Some people only like big dick AAA games. I know some of those people. And they're good people. They just don't like games I like. Okay, you are not... God, where the fuck... Okay, I need a fairy fountain, not a great fairy fountain. That's what I'm looking for, and I don't remember where they are. Which are flaws in my brain. Triple games make you barf. Listen, I played a AAA game last year, and it was one of my favorite games of the year. It easily could have been. There's a part of me that still feels like maybe I didn't give it as high of a ranking as I could have. Despite the fact that you know, I don't know. I played FF7 Rebirth last year, and it's fucking amazing. It does get a little long in the tooth, but that's just because it's a big-ass game. I can't really give it, like, negative points for that, to be honest. It's just silly, but, it is a great game. There we go. Yes, keep it. Like, this would make my life so much easier if I had done this earlier. But not every AAA game is bad, just because it's a AAA game. Like, geez, there's plenty of good ones. There are plenty of bad ones, but also there are plenty of bad indie games. Nobody takes the time to shit on those, though, because why would you do that to someone who doesn't, you know, who took the time to make a game in a fucking stacked market? Also, sometimes bad indie games just don't get known because nobody's played them. It makes sense that AAAs get more shit because they're more public and less, like, individually, you know, oftentimes not like a passion project of a couple people. And I guess that's something you could say about FF7 Rebirth, where it's like, it is trying to tell a story. It is still a big budget, massive game, but you could, like, there are still, like, creative voices attempting to do something new with it, and it's got a lead and all the rest. But even games like that sometimes are still shit, so, you know, it's never guaranteed. But, I mean, they're just games, man. There's other reasons to not like AAA games, if it's the way it affects the industry. And the cost, especially if they do bad things, or they don't treat the developers well. There's many reasons not to like a lot of them, but there's nothing about them inherently that makes them bad, unless they're just games that aren't liked. I mean, I guess Death Stranding would count as a AAA game. I mean, it's Kojima's own studio, but they're expensive. I think they have the budget to warrant it. And they have the fucking visual fidelity to warrant it, too, and I think those are great. Relatively speaking. Fuck you, give me my shield back. There's some I wouldn't know how to handle. Like, even big companies make shitty games. Like, is FIFA a AAA game? How much money do they put into it? Because it looks the same every year, and it's fucking terrible. It's a little mean, but, you know, it's not true. It's like, was it one of the WWE games where they it was the exact same as the year before, and they actually forgot to update one of the textures that said the previous year's name? And that was just a fucking copy-paste job now, isn't it? That's really fucked up. How did I get to where I was before? I'm trying to find other entrances into this goddamn forest to figure out how to get to, like, other places. I am Link. I am Link. It's me. Yes, I am Link. I am here to save the princess. The princess. I'm gonna say save the twink, but there is no twink. It's Link. Which I guess you could say he is, but he's not saving himself, is he? I'm here to save the princess. Ooh, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah! Hell yeah! I'm so cool, I'm so fly, I eat shit and never cry. Where the fuck is the main entrance? I swear to God, there was a way of opening up that big mouth, and I don't remember what it is. Or if you can even do it. Gotta be like a button or something, or like a thing I can do, or a thing to press, or like a face I can like lift. I try not to be like I try not to like be instinctively angry at anything without what I deserve to be due cause. I try to give everything the benefit of the doubt, no matter what it is. And that's usually an effective thing for me, because most of the time people who don't deserve the benefit of the doubt will prove it, and then I don't have to worry. Whether it's that or a company or a game. But I know how hard games are to make, and I never want to see a game fail. I don't care if it's like the world's biggest games company. I still wouldn't want to see their games fail. Because people fucking put effort into that, you know? Even on an individual level, people did. And that's like sad to me. It is really sad when someone works on a game as a part of a company, and it never gets released, because then they have like a fucking 6-year gap on their record. It's like, oh, I worked on a game. It didn't come out though, so I can't prove it. It's like, well, fuck. What do you tell people? How are you supposed to tell people you worked on a game when you literally can't have the proof because the game doesn't exist? It's like smoke in the air. Also sucks when you put your heart and soul into something and it just never releases. From artistic standpoint, where it's like you actually tried, presumably. I would assume most people try. Nobody's just whiling away the hours, are they? Oh, actually, probably plenty of people are, and that's fair enough. So there's that entrance. There's also this one. Okay, so this was the area I was thinking of before that I couldn't get to. I can get to again. How am I getting so lost and confused? I feel like Link from that Zelda 1 advertisement, where he goes, Zelda! Zelda! Everybody's favorite. Again, if you don't like that ad, what's wrong with you? Oh, fuck you. I said, no, don't, what are you doing? No. God, he gets so little time for this guy. So I can't pull blocks, right? No, I can't. Can I? No. I don't know. Ah! I don't want to do this because it's gonna like take out health that I need. God, these fairies have such nice hair. You know that? Odd thing to say. Sorry, I don't want to be rude about it, but like they do. I was gonna say, could I launch myself off of this thing Somehow. I could do that. No, that didn't work. Oh, wait a fucking second. Okay, this is stupid, but like... No? No! No, that doesn't work. I was like, could I let myself across? Another exit, though. I don't know how to do this, but I will find it with pure, sheer effort. That's all I got, anyways. Give me that. Hole. The hole was too suspicious not to fall into. It's like way too suspicious. Despite the fact it didn't have the typical coloring. There we go. Can you fuck out of here, ball hand, Esther? Friend. Oh, there are more than one of you there? Why do you look so weird? Oh! Wait a fucking second.
Wait a second. I know what to do here. Voila, I was right.
Oh, fuck you. What? What? Fuck, stop it! Is this... Wait, what floor am I? I'm B1, which implies that if I... Pew! A lot of magic that I don't need. God damn it! I just thought... I don't know why I assumed that would be like... I don't know. Like a magic hole. But if that's not a magic hole, what the fuck was the point of this room? I swear to God, this had nothing in it. Like, at all. Dude. That wasn't helpful in the slightest, and I spent a fucking key to get in there. What do you mean Gaster? He's not in this dungeon. He never was. What are you dreaming of? Okay, so that was kind of a dead end. It's gotta be. There has to be a reason for that, but I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's in the room or not. I have to look again. His hands in the dungeon. He's not fucking like the owner of the Master Hand and the Crazy Hand from Smash Brothers. I don't think that's how it works. How do I do this puzzle? I don't get this. Is there like the cane of Samara that summons blocks isn't in this game, right? That was not a power-up in this game. So using like that wouldn't be here. Let me keep looking around. Because there's many entrances, there's many things I could try, but it's a weird one. Would the hand count? No, it wouldn't. That would be stupid. It would be cool, but... Oh, you can pull! I swear to God I tried pulling it. It didn't work. Ah, fair enough. I swear, I thought I tried that already. Come on, the weird thing is that, like... Oh! Really? I thought I'd be safe. I was moving. Yeah, I'm a smart boy. I figured it out already, boy. Fuck you. Goddamn hands. I guess the benefit of a restart is that it respawns all of the items and the stuff if there's hearts and things. That is a good dog. That dog is smiling at me. Walking along and smiling at me. I don't see what you mean. Well, you're not thinking creatively. Now take a look at this. Take a look at my hair. I use my hair to express myself. That sounds really boring. I use my hair to express myself. But now I'm just quoting fucking "Don't hug me, I'm scared." Because it's... And that's why this block is here, to align it properly, isn't it? The developers are like, I don't know if they can align this correctly without having a block, and they were right. They were so fucking right. Get out of here. So you have to be very precise on that thingy. No! I don't know why I started this dungeon when I don't think I can finish it this stream. But I got a head start. Fuck. I am going to lose my fucking mind because of you. Honestly, what I want to do right now is continue reading the next book in the series I was reading. I was so into reading one book that I'm like, I want to read the next one already. Despite the fact that I spent all day reading a book, you'd think I'd be fucking tired. You'd think I would be, like, exhausted, you know? You'd be like... And I was! There was a part of me, there was a point of time where I was like, I've been reading for like 4 hours, I can't read anymore. And then I would be like, what do I do with my time? It's like, I want to keep reading. But my eyes can't focus on the pages anymore. Like, I literally can't. Because I'm just like, my brain's tired. But like, what is it? Like, the spirit is willing, but the flesh isn't, or whatever the fuck the statement is. It was one of those scenarios where it's like, I can't do this anymore. Despite wanting to keep on and seeing what happens next, I can't. It was bad. Fuck you. Die! What the fuck? I'm gonna... That's fucked up. I fucking walked into the room. I saw it, walked away, and the enemy was like, "No, no, man, you gotta contend with this motherfucker. You gotta get in there." Yeah, the spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak. And then I spent like 30 minutes doing something else, came back and finished the book, so it was fine. What we call in the biz taking a busy break. That's the one thing I've noticed is they have like this game has a little bit of a strange hitbox in certain things. Like for hitting the button. That specific block is a weird hitbox. I feel like the hook shot has a weird hitbox where it doesn't all... You have to be very precise in aiming it. It isn't just like, here's like a large space it could take. It's kind of like pointed, where you could easily miss an enemy. Which is interesting. God damn it. Oh, I fucking knew it. I was like, as soon as I'm gonna push it, you're gonna come. It's like it wouldn't fucking work. Okay. Really gonna stand in the fucking doorway? You gonna stand in the fucking doorway? What you... Okay. I was like, you're not even gonna leave. Okay, okay. You're fine. What's in there? I don't even care. What's in here? A single skull with magic. You know what? Let me take you up on that offer. I don't know what's good here. I don't remember what any of these do. Oh. Wait, you can't even hit this guy with these? Stunned. Got the big boss. Big boss. Key. The question is, how do I get to the where is the boss? I saw it, but I don't think I could get to it at the time. I thought I had to fall down to get to it, and now I don't know. I'm screaming. I'm shouting! I'm letting it all out in. I'm screaming, I'm shouting, I'm letting it all out in. Can I not scream and shout? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's my bad. I'm freaking out, man. Yeah, I got you. No worries. I'll never say a word again. I feel like there's something I should be able to do. Maybe it's an... What item do I even get in this dungeon? I don't remember. Like, I actually don't. At all. Which... would help to know. Once I get it. Because I don't remember what, like, it does. And it would educate me on, like... what things I could or couldn't do in this dungeon. My flesh is very weak sometimes. It's very squishy. Where does this fall down? Is this where? How did I get in this? Oh my god, here again? I should have known this. I knew where this is where this went, but like I couldn't remember. How do I get out of here? I want to go to like... Oh, I know where to go. Every time you saw that, you think about the South Park... You know, I've only ever seen one episode of South Park ever. My entire life, just one. It was alright. I don't remember what it was, though. That's my limited experience. At a hotel with some friends when we were doing stuff. Hole. I remember that. I just had a fucking like fever flashback of that hole. That was weird. I just like that came to me. Mother Mary comes to me. Mother Mary, Mary comes to me. When I find them in times of trouble, I come. Words of wisdom come. Wait, can I do a... Wait a fucking second. No, it just hurts. You used to smoke the Zaza and laugh about social commentary. That's funny. I don't do that.
I guess I could try it. I don't know.
I'm good. I'm not interested. Not yet. Oh my, what the fuck? That was scary. Wait, I fucked up. Wait, did I fuck up? Well, okay, it doesn't matter. Because I could zip zoop over there, but then I can't get zip zoop back. No. Oh, the fire rod. Okay. And look at my goddamn inventory. What about the fentanyl? What about it? Fentanyl. I've got that fentanyl. But you can't steal. I've got that fentanyl. Now what the you know what this does? I know what this does. It opens up the fucking weird freak that I saw earlier that I can only, like, deal with in one way. I'm just gonna use all my magic now, when I need it most. Hate you, I hate you! There's like health in this room, but I can't get it. But you. I wish when you kill the Wallmaster, it would just stay dead. I know that's like way too much to ask for in this day and age. You know, that's not feasible. You know, it's not economically feasible, but my goodness, would it be nice. Who's Bob? Hello. I really have not delved into any, like, of the wackies. The alcohols, the tobaccos, the wacky tobaccos. I don't know, I just don't care. just so, like, disinterested, which isn't a bad thing. But it does mean there's a lot of things like that where it's like, there's just shared experiences that you can't have with people. Which I'm fine with. I don't necessarily need every experience in the world, but it is an interesting thing when you like, if you don't do things, then you don't have things to do to talk to people about. You kind of have to have your own unique experiences that are different. Ugh. Which I guess is fine as long as you choose to do other things with your time and make them interesting. Go fucking work for a food bank. I don't know. Fuck you, Luigi. I've done that. You know what? What if I just kill myself? Not usually a good solution, but in this case, it might work. Good. Okay, that worked. Like I said, not usually a good solution, but it just might work. What's over here? You'll be spin around and face plant. I kind of do too. It'd be a fun way of going, to be honest. We need more characters that spin around and do a face plant when they die. Wait a fucking second. Wait, no, this is correct. This is the way. I have to go in here. Go in here, go to the left. See, you got to be thinking fourth dimensionally in this dungeon. You have to figure out where the entrances and exits are to enter and exit in other locations. It is cool. I do like the fact that the whole like forest is kind of the dungeon in some respects. I think that's fun. And then you do that shit to open up the final area. Yeah, it's neat. Like I can respect it. What? Oh, what? What the fuck? Ow. Come on, go for it, go for it. Get in there. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you? Oh god, I have to make it back through this room too. Get me across that shit, baby! Dude, I got more babies than scabies. That didn't mean anything. I just said words. What is the boss of this? This is something where it's like, I don't remember the boss of this. I didn't remember what item I got here. Like, what? Bunny? Oh, what? Oh, there we go. It's like, well, oh no. I'm a bunny rabbit. I don't know what the fuck to do. I've got pretty fur, yet I've got everything to lose. I'm a bunny rabbit. I don't know what the fuck to do. But I've got some pretty fur, and that's okay for me to you. I was gonna say I might end off the stream, but I'm doing well enough where I feel like I might as well continue, since I might just beat this dungeon too. It's like I gotta just finish it next time, but it's like I'm this close. Oh no, puzzles. There we go. Wasn't much of a puzzle, to be honest, but you know, it's close enough. Oh no, my sword is due for an upgrade. Absolutely, positively. You know, one thing I was thinking about this, where like even if in cases where you have to use the item you get in this temple to fight the boss, let's say, you don't always have to use it to like. One of the classic things in Zelda is you use like the item you get to stun the boss, so you can use your sword instead of just having the item you got be the weapon to do the damage with. You know what I mean? It's like I like it when you're also the weapon you're like the item you got. It's not just a It's not just a thing of like, oh no, you gotta just use it to do whatever. It's oh no. Can I? Nope, I don't know why I thought that would do anything. Bunny rabbit. I'm a bunny rabbit. Fuck you, I'm a bunny rabbit. Use quick cause I'm a bunny. Oh, that was a lot of magic. That was a lot of magic. What the fuck? They turned into fucking, like, slimes. What kind of bad? That was kind of fucked up. I don't recall that. That's cool. A fucking bunny rabbit turned into a bunny rabbit. I got some pink fur, cause yeah, I'm a fucking bunny rabbit. I'm a bunny rabbit. Fucking bunny rabbit. You got pressure cooked ribs? That sounds fucking good. I don't own a pressure cooker. Closest I've got is a fucking rice cooker. It's not really the same. All of these rooms are just rooms of randomly affiliated enemies. With not much in them. It's like, why am I doing this? It's like every other room is like, there's a random room with one entrance, one exit, and like 4 random enemies in it. Go for it. It's like, thanks, game. Appreciate it, I guess. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of things. Like, I don't own a pressure cooker. I really feel I ought to have like a slow cooker too. People always say like, or like an air fryer. People say that as well. It's like, do I need any of this shit? I don't have enough room on my fucking counter. Oh fuck. This thing. I forgot. I didn't realize I was just dropping into the boss. Oh no. This seems fucking annoying. What if I run out of magic? Shit. As I am about to do. As I am currently done. God damn! Okay. Now how did I get here? I start with no fucking magic? That's annoying. Really, you couldn't have, like, given me, like, you couldn't have fooled me up? What the fuck, Miyamoto? What are you thinking? Got anything? Okay, there's magic. I'm probably gonna get, like, trickle me bits and pieces. Which is why I should be careful before just splurging it. It's always a thing of like, why don't you just give me the option of like just having it? Like, come on. Is it that big of a deal that you gotta make me grind out for like max hearts or max whatevers? Like, you've given me plenty of hearts actually, surprisingly. Just no magic? There we go. There we fucking go. Beautiful.
You know who is more beautiful? Moradin.
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably fucking scary, actually. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Probably could use the lantern there, but I don't know how much time it gives me relative to the other one. It's not worth switching. It's like, I just fucking feel like doing that. I don't use arrows enough. I should, bunny. I'm a fucking. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm a fucking bunny rabbit. I'm not. A fucking bunny rabbit. Fucking bunny rabbit. I'm a bunny and a rabbit. Please give me something. No? Okay. I've got 5 hearts. Is that enough? No. Please give me more. Please. Oh, fuck. Please? I need that. I need that. Fuck you. Give me a fucking part or a fairy or something, man. I don't give a shit. Something. And I could just fly away, but I have to come back all the way back here. It's not quick to get here. Like, it really isn't. It's like, if I could avoid, like, having to, like, trek all the fucking way back here, it'd be nice. Luigi's the most goated princess in the kingdom. Is he? I don't know, I've never thought about it. He looks nice sometimes. See, now, I don't know if magic's the big problem here as much as it's just health. Yeah, health is the problem here. Fucking hell! Man. I don't want to have to leave, because that just annoys me. But... I know it's not worth going down there. It's like, it's not worth going down there. Like, I could just, like, get some fairies and tank it, but I don't want to do that. It's probably quicker. It's probably quicker just to go out and get fairies. But I don't want to have to fucking do that, man. That's just tedious. If I could avoid it, I would avoid it. So my hope is just to get enough hearts to make it, like, there with a reasonable amount and take care of the guy if I can. Which is not impossible, but, like... And Rena's getting this area for other bosses can be pretty damn fucky. Yeah, it's not fun, is it? Well, it's not I don't want to say that. That implies, like, it just sucks. It doesn't suck. Yo, man, chill. Fuck you, fuck you, eat a dick, suck a cock, make it big, make it slop, I don't know. Fucking shut the fuck up. Hate you. Hate you. Okay. Fair enough. Don't turn me into a bunny rabbit this time. Fucking bunny rabbit. Fuck you. Oh man, I don't want to do it. So I don't want to have to fucking leave and come back because that's really goddamn tedious. If I do this, is this where is this, like, is this anywhere that I can easily get to? What the fuck? Wait, what? No, I fucking can't get back! Oh my god! You fucking serious? I'm gonna smite somebody. Get me out of here, bird. I don't even look at that anymore. Busted ass game. Gimme. Gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me? I can't do this alone. That's why I'm getting the fairies. Now I've got to go all the way back. And I can't use my special teleport spot because it's in my dark light spot because it's fucked up. Fucked up, man. It's fucking stupid. It's broken. It's busted. Fairies are innocent. That's what you think. Dude, the fairy on the left sold me crack last weekend. I don't think they're fucking innocent whatsoever. We got a sting operation going. You don't want to know what they've done. Listen, listen. As soon as I get hit, they'll heal me and leave. So it's fine. We got an equitable relationship going, you know? They scratch my back, I scratch theirs. I'll keep their operation going as long as they, like, do a little bit of heal now and then, you know? A little bit of the magic dust on my forehead. It's respect. Mutual respect. Break that shit. I've got to walk through, like, the thrice-fold land to get over there. It's fine. I guess I could have bought a potion too. If I really felt the desire, the urge. You know, I won't be rude about the game or anything. I'm just lazy. That's really my main thing. More than anything else. And yet, everything in this game hits like a fucking truck. This is just, I will say the disjointedness of this puzzle, of this dungeon rather, makes me feel weird about it. Because I always feel like, have I done everything? Did I actually go everywhere and do everything? Because everything's so scattered around, it's like, I feel like I've missed a room or two. Even though I guess I haven't, I've done everything, but it still feels that way, because it's like, I don't know. Like, how many rooms were, okay, where, wait, where am I? I want to leave. Did I, oh, I'm not in the right spot, am I? That's why. I need to go up one before I... Wait, what? I did not want to be back here. Get me out of here. What? How did I... Oh, there we go. It's like, how did I get in here? Wait, is this... Wait, is that... No, that's not right. I have to go... Fuck you. I have to go up, to the left, then down. I do love these, like, weird skeletons in the woods. I don't know what they're meant to be. If there's, like, a big enemy that's, like... Is it the moth? Moth grandpa or something? It's kind of cool, though. I like the, There's just giant skeletons and skulls of weird beasts that you get to crawl inside for your dungeon. It's neat. Okay, now we're back here. Which means it'll go without a fucking hitch, won't it? Everybody knows that means it'll happen perfectly and there won't be any issues and we're all gonna do flawlessly and be fine and happy and we're gonna get birthday cake. Everybody loves birthday cake, right? It's the best kind of cake, birthday cake. It's like cake, but it's free. It has that aura of friendship on it, too. Best flavor, you know? Like the only time I even eat cake, to be honest, because I'm not a big cake guy. I don't know if it's the best kind of cake, but it's good cake, you know? Despite having no flavor, because it can be any flavor! I really don't like the fact that you spawn at the beginning of the goddamn area whenever you fall off a part. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck, man? Gonna make me do that? I get it, these things are ironed out later on, but... Okay, good, you're dead. You're fucking dead. Nobody will mourn you, everyone will think you're like a fucking asshole, and they'll be happy you're dead. Great. Zippy zoo. This room makes the room back annoying. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things do. You can call this Hollaback Girl Dungeon because you're always running back. Whether you like it or not. Okay, fuck you. Split into two. Fuck you. Split into two. This is my special spell. I learned it many years ago. It's a good spell. It's quality. Not everyone's favorite, but I've always been partial to it. Because not everyone wants to split into two, you know? It's kind of it's a tricky spell. Give me that. Fuck you. Ah, fuck. Fuck you. Split into two. 3, 4. Suck my core. 5, 6. I broke your spricks. Okay, you're dead. Good. You're dead, and you're dead. Are you dead yet? There you go. It's like, you've gotta be dead soon. God, give those annoying. They are really annoying. They kind of are annoying, to be honest. Motherfuckers. you could say. Well, I did not mean to kill you, but you just happened to cross my path and therefore died. How wonderful. Okay, now we've got, like, Rooms of Enemies 1 and Rooms of Enemies 2. Fuck you, Goo. Yeah, this entire dungeon, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of wind back. Okay. I've got fairies, I've got arrows, I've got magic, I've got fire. It's still annoying, but... I like that the mouth has like a face on it, of like a perturbed man. I'm already doing better. Oi. Shit. Shit, that's all my magic. Now that's all my magic. Yeah, I was gonna say, yes, this fucking boss would be hell on a rum hack, or on a, what do you call it, rando. I'd hate that. Dink, dink. Not full health, but it's some health. Oh god, can I? How do I have to like kill this guy? Can I have to? Do I have to hit them? Can I do this without like? Okay, there we go. One more hit. Yeah, this boss sucks, dude. But it's over. Hello. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. You know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm. This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person from the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? And you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Yeah. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Yeah, I am a gamer, I know. I gamered it up. It is nepotism. It's like, oh, that's the thing, man. If I want to be a hero, I can't. I'm not the chosen one. So there's 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there's at least 4 more heart pieces. Which means there's 12 more heart pieces that I've not found in this game. Just doing like a quick mental math thing. What did I get here? I got the fire rod. None of these feel like gate items. Like, none of these are like, you got the better gloves. And you can, like, get the fuck out of here. Which is unfortunate. But regardless, I can look around next time. Like, I almost want to just like wait to explore until I get the gloves with the black rocks, but just fucking cock blocking the music. Get out of here. That was like the best. It was good. We did 2 dungeons this time because I could. And because I could, I did. Game's going by quick. I mean, there's only a couple more dungeons left. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 dungeons of streaming like that or anything like that, but we'll see. But it's not a long game, is it? It really isn't. It's fun. I like it. Obviously. But yeah. Tomorrow I'll be back with a different game. We'll see what happens. But I think I should enjoy it. But that'll be tomorrow. Should be fun. Because if it's not fun, why bother? Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.